Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another quick tutorial on how to launch an instance in Amazon, and for that we're going to use Amazon Lightsail. It's a pretty intuitive product from Amazon. So we can go to Lightsail directly by lightsail.aws.amazon.com. Once you go over there, you can already see that there is something running over there. It's the same blog that I'm running. It's running in AWS Lightsail. Um, so AWS Lightsail gives you a lot of flexibility around how you want to create an instance based on what you really need. So you can also choose, based on how much you're willing to pay per month. That obviously will give you less RAM and less CPU, less storage, less data transfer. However, depending on your need, you can choose whatever you want. So let's quickly go ahead and actually go to the home page. I'll show you from start again. In order for us to be able to create an instance, we just hit this button over here, create instance. And then we can also change the AWS regions. Right now I'm just going to select the Ohio region. We can also change the availability zone. Right now by default it's selected to the US East 2A. And then from that point on we'll need to select what kind of platform we want to use. So for this demo we're just going to use the Linux Unix. Under that I can launch either just the instance with OS only, or I can do the application OS. In our case, let's go ahead and install WordPress, and this way you can actually use this tutorial to actually host your own blog site. So once we have selected WordPress, there are some additional scripts that we can add based on what we need. We're not going to do that right now, and we can also create our own key pair, but I'm going to use the default one for now, just for this demo. For the instance type, I'll start with the 350 first month free plan that gives me 512 megabytes and 1 vCPU with 20 gigabytes of SSD storage. And then there is a 1 terabyte data transfer. However, we can change that based on our need. So we'll just stick to that first one, and then we'll name it WordPress test, so that we can identify that. We can also add key-only tags or key-value tags, and these could be really instrumental if you're hosting a lot of websites in AWS, so that way you can track the billing as well as what kind of website it is. So let's go ahead and create the instance. Alright, so at this point we can see that the WordPress test instance is in a pending state. After a few minutes or a few seconds, in fact, it should actually show us as running. And once it's running, we can actually go ahead and log into that and see what happens. Let's try and see if we can refresh this page and see if it comes back to running. Alright, looks like we're already running on that, and we've already configured that with the default key, and then using this public IP over here I can SSH into it. So SSH bitnami at the IP will let me actually get inside. So that's a really quick way of going into a WordPress site. So let me go ahead and put that IP address in. And then we can also go ahead and see the documentation on how to actually configure it. Alright, we actually did that. This one is still not coming up, so let's see. Let's troubleshoot what's going on over here. Under networking, it's allowing 2280.443. All of the firewalls have been open, but now there you go. It took a little time to initialize, but we could actually launch a Hello World WordPress site, and then we can go ahead and manage it, and then we can actually go ahead and let's click on the login on the other screen, and then let's follow the instructions over here to find out the password. System log on the AWS Cloud Console EC2. So this one is showing us mostly for getting the system logs from EC2, but since we're actually using Amazon Lightsail, let's see how we can actually grab that. Okay. All right, there you go. We should actually cat Vietnamese credentials. All right, username is user, and let me copy the password. And let's log in. Let's not save it. There we go. This is our dashboard where you can actually go ahead and write whatever we want. You can activate a lot of plugins. We can actually quickly modify that Hello World that we saw earlier. Alright, once we do that, we can just hit update, and once it's updated, we can go back here, refresh the page, and then this actually gets reflected over here. So one of the other things that we can cover next time is how we can map this IP address to your awesome domain name, so that way people can go to the domain and they can get directed to this web page where you write wonderful blogs. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll come up with another tutorial for next time.